Okay, we're going to start off with our header. I'm going to comment it though first. Got to put my two dashes there. Okay. And we're going to make a section. Section, give it a class, equals header. Nice. Everything in the header is going to be in this little section right here. Tab, tab. Okay. And now let's add some styles to it. So we're going to create a little folder I like. Copy that, put it down here. Not a folder, but just like a divider. And this will be my header styles. Good. And now we can go back to our HTML, take this header, copy it. It's a class, so we need to put a period in front of that and then paste it in curly brace. That targets a class. And now we're gonna go height, and let's go 100 VH. That's viewport height. And then background image. And in this background image, we're going to give it a linear gradient actually first. Linear gradient. What that will do is we'll be able to use two colors, blend them into the picture. So we're going to go RGBA. Zero, zero, zero. We're going to use black. You can do whatever color you want. That's 3 zeros. And then the next digit is for occupancy, where it'll allow those colors to blend in with your picture. Take that. Let's copy that and do it twice. Split it with a comma. Nice. And then outside of that last parentheses, put another comma. And now let's put the picture. So we're going to go URL right here. And we're going to go 2 dots / images. That's the folder it's in. And we're going to use banner 1. Save. Good, banner 1, save, and now, awesome, our picture is on our website. But you see only like the top left of the picture. So we're gonna clean that up. Next, we're gonna go background, background size, and we only want it to cover like the screen, so cover, background size, cover, boom. Much better. See my whole picture now. And let's center it though. Background position. Center. Cleaned it up. And then this one I really like. I just recently learned. Background attach. And then you're going to go fixed. And later in the video, remind me to show you what that does. I'll remember. But background fixed, right now you're not able to really see it. But when we put more in there, you'll see what that does. I think it looks sick. Okay, and now let's clean it up just a little bit. Padding, top, 20 px. Enter. The words that we want on that part, we want it to be centered. So later, once we put some words in there, they're going to be centered. And then the color of the words, we want to be white. And that's FFF. All right. Good? Okay, and there's our header. Okay, next. What we're gonna do is add some stuff within our header now. Back to our HTML. We're gonna go put a div there and put class, create a container. Okay. So this div is like a divider. It'll allow us to like structure our page, and we're going to be using them a lot. Keep them nested in there, helps it stay organized. So within this div, we are going to first put our picture, which will be our logo. So image src equals, the src is the source. So it's looking for what we're looking for, and we got images. That's the folder we're using, and we're going to use logo. That's the picture we want. Good. What's also a good thing to do is put alt equals alternative. That stands for alternative text. So like if your picture for some reason doesn't load, this will load. So it'll be our logo. Okay, boom, boom. And there's our logo. Awesome. Next, we're going to add a button. Button, good. It's going to be type. It's going to be a button. Nice. And then we'll give that button a class equals login-btn is the button name that we gave it. And the words we want on the button is login. Good? Good. And there's our little button. Little dinky button. Now we're going to make that fresh though. All right. So, boom, boom, boom. That's what's going to be in this little divider section. Good, good, good. And now let's style that up though. So let's go back to our HTML. So to target that image and not change every single image on a page, we're going to go header, img. Okay. And now let's go width, 30px, 30px. That's too small. 300. That's better. Okay. Padding 8. No, we don't want that. We're going to do, we want it float. We want it float left. Thank you. That's going to make it float to the left side of the page. Okay. Left 50 px. Very good. And now let's go margin top negative 70 px. Whoops. Save it here. Good. And I want to move it to the side a little bit. Margin left negative 70 px. Nice. Very good, very good. Much better. Okay. Now let's style our button a little bit. We can go to our HTML, grab this class, login btn, Copy. And use the dot to signify that it's a class. Curly brace. Very good, very good. And now let's go width. 100 px. Padding 8 px. That's top and bottom. And then left and right will be 0. Made a little bigger, good. Let's take away that, see that little gray outline? We don't want that. Outline, none. Make that important. Good. And now let's give it a border. This first number will be the thickness of the border, 2px. Next will be what you want the border to look like. So solid, you can even do like dotted, but we want it solid, and we want the color of it to be white. Good. Boom. Good job. Border radius. The border radius now will allow us to round the edges. 50 px on each side. Nice smooth button now. And let's go background. We don't want it to be white like that. We want it to be transparent. Smooth. Blends in with our background now, our background picture. And then let's get the words. Color to be white. Good. Awesome. And now, instead of it being in the center, let's float right. Float to the right of the page. Boom! I like it. Good job, good job. Boom, boom, we're set up. Okay, we got that section organized. Organized. Thank you very much. Now, let's put some words in there. Ha ha, ha ha. All right. Let's go H1. H1 is what we use for our titles. We're gonna make a Florida vacation home site. So let's call this Florida Vacation Homes. Vacation Homes. Skills. Boom. And now let's put a little paragraph in there. Put some little words. Let's put a little plug. Subscribe to Great Day Designs YouTube channel. Don't worry, I promise that's the last one. Boom. Sweet. All right, now let's style that though. Okay. So we want to just style this H1 that's in the header. So we'll copy that H1. We'll copy that header and space put H1. So these styles will only apply to the H1s that are inside the header. Woo! That was smooth. Like I know what I'm talking about. All right, padding, top. So we see right now, it's right at the top. We want to knock that down a bit, so we'll add some padding. Padding to 60 px. Save. Boom. Good. 260 px. Let's go padding bottom. Make that 0. And let's make the font size. Let's adjust that. font size 55 px. How's that? Good. Much better. Let's do the same thing so that we can style the paragraph a little bit. And this time we'll put a P there, curly brace, and not that much. Let's just do a margin 18 px top and bottom, and 0 right to left. Got it. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, let's create an input box for our guests on the site to be able to search up our vacation homes. So let's make another div. See how we made a section right here? Let's make a little divider section. So let's go div and class equals input group. Okay. So now inside this divider, this div, let's go input. The input is used so the person on your website now can type into something. Input type equals text. Class equals form control. And then we're going to add some placeholder text in there. Placeholder equals search country or city. Good, good. And then remember to close that. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Let's also, within this divider, make a div. Class equals input dash group dash append. Now, inside of this, we're going to give them a button to like submit, click. So button, type, ish. And yeah, this will be submit. So when they search it up, submit, class, equals input dash group text btn. That's two classes for it. Input dash group dash text. That's one class. Then if you put a space, this is another class that it's applying it to. That's being applied to it. And in our button, we'll say search. Good? Good. We got our close in there. Save. Ha! Look at that search bar. Isn't that perfect? No. Now we're going to style that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. This is good. Could clean that up right here. And now let's style it. All right. So we're going to take this first, input group, style.css. It is a class, so what symbol do we use? Period. Thank you. Those that said period, good job. Okay, input group. Let's go width. We only want it to be 90%. Make that important. Max width will be 500 px. Save that. Got it. Nice, nice. Let's go, where are we at? Border radius. What does the border radius do? Rounds the edges. Rounds our edges. Border radius. We want background to be white. Okay. Let's go margin auto. And padding 2px. 2px. Semicolon. Good. Good, 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 good. Nice. See how that border radius, if you see this, that allows it to be rounded. Rounded, and now we gotta clean up this inside text part. Good, good. All right, go ahead and go to your HTML, and now let's, right here is that inside text part. Go ahead and grab form control. Enter, enter, dot here, form control, curly brace. All right, you see right here, there's that line. We don't want that. So let's go border 0. Make that important. Important. Good. Always put the semicolon at the end. Border radius. We got to know what this does by now. What does it do? 30 px. See that there? The border is gone. Good. This little mark right here, border radius. It rounds the corner. Let's see. Border radius, 30 px. Make that important. Oh, space. Important. Good. Boom, rounded it. Let's go margin. 2px. When you only put one digit, it'll apply to all four sides. Made it a little bigger. Plump. Made it a little plump. And then let's take away the box. Shadow. 0, none. And important. Good. Woo! Yeah! Good. Look at that. Man, I'm proud. Look at that. That's professional. That looks awesome. Okay, and now let's style our button. Right here, button. And let's take this class that we made for it. Input group text. Command C to copy it. Period. Boom. Curly braces. There you go. And let's go width. Width 100 px. Scales. background image. We're going to use this to blend two colors with a linear gradient as like the image. And the two colors we're going to use is 0, 0, F, F, 7, E, comma, 1, F, the next color, we're blending these two colors in there, 3, D, 90. Good. There you go. That's going to be our button. Okay. Let's take off the border. Let's go 0. Make that important. Nice, so that it's just smooth, blends right in there. And then we want our words to be white. I can use the F's. And important again. Let's give it some padding. We're gonna go 8 px top and bottom, and 25 px right and left. Good, good. Padding, important. It's important to not forget, put important. There you go, plumped it up a little bit. Plump. Border radius. Gotta keep rounding it out. It's gotta be smooth, not no jagged edges. It's not the 90s. Okay. Import. Rounded it up. That is smooth. Every time I see that, that looks sick. Check that out, and there it is, smooth. And let's take off any box shadow, and then we'll be good for there. Box shadow, none, important. Let me check it. Did I forget anything? Good, good. Save and smooth. All right. Header complete. Header complete. Am I right? Yes, yes. Header complete. Okay.